Namaste and welcome to my Zen room. If we haven't met yet, I'm Yogi Michelle, and today I'm here to show some nice stretches to get your day started. You're welcome to join along as long as your doctor would not disagree with this action. And I'm just going to begin as though I was laying down in bed. So I like to do this before I even try to sit up in the morning. Just laying, reclining. Bend those knees and hug your thighs to your chest. You can just stay there and breathe. You can lift and lower the knees. This is really nice. Starting to barely kind of warm up the low back, the hamstrings, and the glutes. And then taking the palms to the kneecaps, we'll move the knees open and away and around. So I'm making circles, bringing more lubrication into the hip joint. Just gently stretching, and once we're done with these moves, you're going to find that it's easier when you go to stand up and start walking. We naturally get very stiff when we sleep at night. It's just very normal. Even when I wake up in the morning, if I don't do my stretches, I have to kind of hunch over as I'm walking for my first few steps. All right, let's make sure we go in the other direction. And you're just going at your own speed. You don't have to go as slow as I'm going, or you can go slower. Notice I've got my feet just relaxed. My shoulders are relaxed away from my neck. I'm taking deep and relaxing breaths. Those are important. In yoga, the breath is just as important as what you're doing with your body. All right. You can do these circles for as long as you like when you're doing your own practice. Maybe hugging the thighs to the chest one more time. And I'm going to keep a hold of one leg, set the other leg down, or if the back permits, you can even straighten out the leg. We're going to do a nice twist. So I'm going to keep a hugging as I send my other arm down. So my right thigh is to my chest. I'm going to keep my right arm on the floor and roll over, or on the bed. Give myself a nice low back twist. I'm feeling this in the hip as well. You can feel this up the mid-back, the ribs. You can turn your face to look towards your hand and you get a nice stretch in the neck as well. Feels really good. And my right foot is just kind of resting by my thigh. If you're really tight, it might not rest though, and that's okay. You can even hug the thigh toward your chest as you twist. And then after you take about 5 to 7 breaths, we'll unwind. And then do the other side. Hug that left thigh up, drop that right foot down, or straighten out the leg. And then take the left arm down and wind across. And feel yourself moving 2 different directions. Move that arm to the left. Move that shoulder blade to the left as the left knee goes to the right. And breathe. Again, you can hold this like 5 to 7 breaths. If it's too much, you can hug the thigh toward the chest. After the breaths, you unwind with control. We're going to hug the thighs to the chest one more time so we can roll onto our side in what we call a fetal curl. This is the safest way to push yourself up from the reclining position, using the arms so you're not using your back muscles. Once you're upright, you could sit at the edge of your bed. I'm just going to sit crisscross. You could sit crisscross on your bed, or anyway, just start to move that neck around. A little side to side action. If it feels good, you can even be lazy and roll the chin to the chest, and then the opposite ear to the opposite shoulder. Really letting the head be heavy as you go back and forth. Purposely relax your jaw, your eyes. If you'd like a little bit of an extra intensity, once your ear is resting towards your shoulder, you can bring that hand up. So if your left ear is towards your left shoulder, you use your left hand on top of the head. And just kind of pressing down gently to increase the stretch at the neck. If that hurts, of course, don't do it. Still breathing. And then you can try the other side. Just letting the head rest to the opposite shoulder. Ooh, feeling that. You might feel it all the way down into your shoulder blade. And you could decide to put the hand on top of the head again. Take that nice deep breath. Feels so good. And you can help your head come to center. Then maybe roll those shoulders out. Good stuff. Then we'll take a cat stretch forward. So hunch, turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing. Hunch forward. Let the back of your neck stretch. You can even lean into it. Just gonna get a nice stretch down the upper back. And we're gonna do the opposite. Press your palms to your thighs. Lift your heart forward. Bring your elbows back. Bring your shoulder blades deeper into your back. Stretch through the throat, stretch through the chest. And let's do that one more time. Hunch forward. Lean back on your sitting bones this time, and you can press your shoulder blades away, getting an even bigger rounding. And then roll forward on the sitting bones. Really hold on to the shins this time. Pull your heart forward, arch your back. Shoulders are way back. Nice back bend. Breathe. And then let yourself come center. And you might just take a moment with the hands resting at the lap, or maybe even the hands in prayer at the heart center. Nice, patient, long breath in through the nose. And patiently let that full breath all the way out through the nose. 2 more just like that. Long breath in. And slowly out. Final breath. All the way out. Release the hands to the lap if they're not there already. And go have an awesome day, or an awesome afternoon if you tried this later in the day. Namaste, friends.